We've watched these two battle it out. Now 2 games apiece, essentially a 3-game series, 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center. You look at Indiana. Everyone wants to see how they're going to respond to this challenge, Greg. Game 5 on the road, NBA championship on the line.
And you know, I think it's going to be key for them to just block out all the noise. You don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Halliburton, that's good.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Williams scanning the floor. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Now, here is Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Siakam's shot is off.
So that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace finds Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Siakam. There's a screen. Pocket 6. Misses the 3. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Dort on the wing. Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from 3-point range. Indiana's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Wallace against Halliburton. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. The 4th spot held by Tyrese Halliburton.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Now, here's Halliburton. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know it,
Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Siakam against Dort. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Hits it from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 7. Thunder trailing by 4. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Wallace goes in. Williams. Nembhard grabs the board. For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. Dort against Siakam. Turner with the screen on Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. Siakam's shot is off.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Indiana leading by 4. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. And Indiana another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Turner with the steal. Floats one. And Siakam with the layup. He has 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Williams. Nothing on the board. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Indiana.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
Indiana leading by 7. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Now here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Williams. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Wallace. Back to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Halliburton with the steal. Siakam outside. Releases. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Now here's Williams. Nesmith covering. Wallace the screen. Williams can't get it to go.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Cranes it from beyond the arc. And now a 12-point Pacer lead.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 7. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Toppin, no one around him. Indiana again missing. Wiggins with it. Mathurin picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Three-pointer. And it's Halliburton missing. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. And it's denied! Sent back by Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Got that one up quick. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Mathurin. Fires for 3. And there's Toppin on the assist for Mathurin. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin, developing his stretch big skill.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Shoots over Caruso. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 9 points for Siakam.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Pass to Hartenstein. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. Oklahoma City shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. The first one falls. And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Indiana. Both good from the line that time. Indiana leading by 4. To Mathurin. Thunder with the rebound. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Ryan sets the screen for Mathurin. He gets it in there.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It's rebounded by Bryant. Indiana leading. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. A wide open look for Halliburton. And the 3 off target. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Halliburton outside. Lets it go from the wing. Bryant passes to Halliburton. Clock at 6. That's a 2 for Mathurin. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Creating and making an opportunity for himself. Nice use of the pick by Mathurin.
Pass to Caruso. Off target from outside. Indiana leading by 4. Now Toppin. Defended by Caruso. Toppin against Caruso. Toppin a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Under trailing by 4, Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Dort in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wallace against McConnell. Pass to Turner.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A real handful for the defense down low.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for your red team, Miles Turner. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Turner.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Both free throws good from Turner.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Williams finds Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Down low. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Toppin dishes to Turner. McConnell passes to Nemo. Rebound by Williams. Under trailing by 4. Outside, Dort. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And a dunk by Hartenstein.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heel. We'll see how it plays out.
Turner with the screen for McConnell. For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for your red team, DJ McConnell. 2 shots.
That's good from McConnell. And both free throws good for McConnell.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Williams' shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Williams outside. Nembhard grabs the board.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Hartenstein with the screen on Mathurin. Inside. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
There's Williams with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 8 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Toppin a screen on Williams. Mathurin passes to Toppin. McConnell against Wallace. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Under trailing by 7. Outside, Dort. Pass to Caruso. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger line.
Toppin sends a screen for Mathurin. To the paint. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Outside Turner. Lets it go from deep. Turner missing again. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Thunder have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Good on the bucket. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Thunder have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
At the line for your opponent, Wallace taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter. That
one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. Williams against Mathurin. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
To the middle. Here's Turner. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
At the line for Milwaukee, Miles Turner. 31.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Williams against Mathurin. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Let's see. They say last touch by Mathurin. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Dort passes to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. Shot clock at 5, and that one is good from Hartenstein.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Capino screen on Williams to the inside. And then Toppin with the jam.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Indiana also making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Thunder trailing by 8.
And Gilgeous Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The Thunder have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Gilgeous Alexander taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Gilgeous Alexander hits them both. And here are the Pacers now. 6-point lead. Now Halliburton. He's got 7. Pass to Siakam. The three-pointer no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Higgins against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Halliburton against Wiggins. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. That three off the mark. Thunder trailing by 6. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Takes it out to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. The Thunder have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton.
At the line for your Thunder, Kendrick Williams. Shooting 1.
Free throw no good for Williams. The Pacers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And a wide open look for Siakam. Buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
And it's sent back by Turner. Mathurin finds Nembhard. Siakam against Williams. Floats one up. Siakam, that's good. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Boy, once Siakam gets in the lane with that little floater, not much you can do defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 15. That's good from Williams. The assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Indiana leading by 8. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Back to Mathurin for the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander drives to the hoop, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Down low.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Physicality of Turner is such a big part of his game.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Amard covering. Joe passes to Holmgren. Cans it from downtown. Holmgren's got 6.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Siakam up top. Indiana moving it around. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Nails the wide-open jump shot. He's got 15.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
It's clear. Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Nesmith. Turner inside. Good D by Holmgren. And so it's Indiana in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there and get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Indiana Pacers.
On the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
They're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
2.
If they can steal this game on the road and go up 3-2, they put themselves in great position, Kenny.
Well, they've got to win one on the road if they're going to advance. Better here now and keep the pressure off of a Game 7.
Absolutely. They played it even so far. But to win titles, you have to separate yourself from the competition.
Mm-hmm. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Thunder trailing by 9. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Nembhard. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 43% from the field. To the middle. It's tipped. Nesmith with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again. And here is Nesmith. Good on the triple. Nesmith has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Norfolk, Chet Holmgren, taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Second free throw, no good.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
Nembhard finds Nesmith. Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Dort passes to Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Snatched up. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam inside. Defended by Dort. And the shot goes in.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Outside Williams. To the inside. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Dort. Here's Siakam. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Thunder trailing by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Siakam, the bounce pass. Halliburton outside. Traps in the tray. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Williams has a screen for Wallace. To the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
He just powered that
one. One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Fader on the way. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jump.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Dort finds Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From 13, again, Oklahoma City.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Siakam outside. They set the screen. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. The high post shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23. Halliburton passes to Turner. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Siakam. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's now 23 points for Siakam. Under trailing by 14. Here's Wallace. He's got 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers leading by 12. Pass to Neesmith. Holmgren against Turner. Over Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren. Wallace outside. Now Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Neesmith with the ball. He's against Williams. Now Nembhard, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Nembhard. Here's Hartenstein. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Hartenstein's got 10 points in the game.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game, makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Here's Neesmith. He started close. Count that one.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Outside Williams. Screen by Hartenstein. Williams finds Hartenstein. Good D by Siakam.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Siakam against Caruso. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Some changes for Indiana. Ryan's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And so here is Indiana. 9-point game. Siakam a screen on Williams. 5 on the clock. Mathurin for three. Nailed from three-point land. Mathurin's got 18 points in the game. Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. And a change for the Pacers. Shepard's checked in. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Shepard. And Indiana, another three.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And a three-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Siakam, a screen on Williams. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Caruso. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Pass to Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Hartenstein's got 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Pass to Mathurin. Siakam, a screen on Williams. 20 feet out. And it's Mathurin missing. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Wiggins from outside. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Shepard on the assist by McConnell. Shepard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Indiana out in front, leading by 6. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. To the inside, Williams. And he banks in the layup. And it's 6 points for Williams.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Siakam. Wiggins with some nice D. Thunder trailing by 6. Joe passes to Wallace. Williams hits a screen for Wallace. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Toppin. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up? Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Wiggins outside. Inside. The putback. Toppin pulls it in. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Out left to the wing. To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Kenrich Williams. Then for the Pacers, Ryan is checked in for Siakam. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Shepard. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks, David.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one's good. Wiggins. Pacers leading by 8. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. McConnell finds Siakam. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Pass to Shepard from deep three-point territory. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here is Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Turner with the steal. Mathurin against Wiggins. Now, here's Siakam. Turner with it. Pass to McConnell. Siakam a screen on Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
McConnell against Williams. Shot on the wing. Out to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark. Indiana leading by 8. Shepard with the ball. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for Oklahoma City. Dortz checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Isaiah Joe. Indiana also making some changes. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Shepard. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Nembhard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Neesmith. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
They set the pick. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
To the left side wing. For 3. Caruso, no good.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Turner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Outside, Dortz. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Here's Turner. A second chance effort. Takes it out to Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Holmgren.
Oh, great score and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled them there with the pump fake.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Siakam hits them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 10. And he makes that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Pass to Neesmith. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Now, here's Halliburton. Defended by Dortz. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Siakam outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
The ball goes to the other team.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Siakam outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Nembhard covering. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Dort misses. The Pacers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Back to Turner. Unloads.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
The shot by Turner no good. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Shooting from the old team. And Smith. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Nesmith nails both of them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Turner.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in just this quarter. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. And they pick up 2. Siakam's got 17 points here in the second half.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Halliburton. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to Williams. Here's the teardrop. No good there. And Indiana shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Halliburton for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
And now we've got the intentional foul. The first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe
right.
Just a little bit easier, knowing
goodness.
they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be, and that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night, and it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night, and you know I'm gonna try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.